The Eagles at the Commanders. The Eagles looking great so far this year. Jalen Hurts, next level. You made the point during PFT Live about how Hurts was the guy that nudged Carson Wentz out of town. They went with Hurts. Wentz gets a crack at a little bit of revenge on the Eagles. The Commanders won in week 1, lost in week 2. 6.5-point favorites are the Eagles. 47.5 over under. Who do you like?
Well, I like the Eagles. I think this actually has a chance to be kind of a shootout. You know, I don't know. I think it was close last week with the Eagles-Vikings becoming kind of that. I think here the first thing is the Commanders, you've heard me say, they can't run the ball. I think that's been pretty justified through 2 weeks. But they can throw the ball. And they're decent at pass protection. And I don't think the Eagles' D-line, even though I think it's pretty good against the run, I don't think it's great as far as just pass rushers. I don't that in way. To where I think Carson Wentz and the Eagles, to me, are still a little too simple in the secondary. I think there's going to be plays there for the Commanders to make on that side of the ball. So I do think they can throw it, and I would expect Wentz to put up pretty good numbers in the pass game, definitely. But ultimately, the biggest problem to me is the Commanders' defense. That's the biggest problem. You know, Del Rio's got them playing dust-up ball. And, you know, dust-up ball just doesn't work. You can't play dust-up ball. You got to play real defense, you know? You got to go – sometimes you just got to go full in. And he's playing dust-up ball. So I don't trust him there at all. I don't think his players really like him either. I wouldn't doubt that either. And I just think the Eagles' offense is phenomenal. They put you in so many tough situations. Run game, quarterback run game. You know, do you want to match up against these receivers? And I just don't think dust-up ball Del Rio can pull it off. So I'm going Eagles 34-27.
Yeah, so you have the Eagles barely covering. I call it a 31-17 victory by the Eagles, and I think it could get worse than that. I'm all in with the Eagles now after what I saw them do to the Vikings. Now, the offense did nothing in the second half. It really didn't need to. No one scored a point in the second half of that game. It was 24-7 at halftime, 24-7 final. But their defense is opportunistic, bend but don't break there. There were opportunities in the red zone multiple times for the Vikings. Darius Slay making big plays. I just like the vibe around the Eagles right now, and I don't like the vibe around the Commanders, even though they did find a way to win in week 1. They fell into a big hole against the Lions. Yes, they tried to fight out of it. I don't think it's going to happen against the Eagles.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.